in the dirt. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Got him looking. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
That's a ball.
And the 1-0. There's a strike. Just underway from Tropicana Field. That one pushed foul. Out to short. Walls. Tosses to first. Quick start to this afternoon's action. 2 gone.
Good sinker low in the zone.
Beavers.
No, that missed. That's a ball. One. Ball.
That one not close. 3-1 now. Way out front for strike 2. And they'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Struck him out looking. And now the Rays will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. We go to the bottom of the first, and getting to start for Baltimore, Kyle Bradish. What should we keep an eye on here?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Stepping in, Yandy Diaz.
Hoo-yah!
Yo, 1. Foul ball there. The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. On the ground, right side. Alonso steps on the bag. One gone, bottom half of the first. All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. And Singy, you have to think this lefty-heavy lineup is ready to eat in this one with a righty on the hill.
Eat it is, Boog. So many lefties. Just feel more confident with a righty pitching, giving them that little edge. Doesn't always play out that way in the box score, though, so we'll see what happens in this game.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. 0-1 now. High fly ball down the left field line. That one back there. Out of here. He muscles that one out the opposite way. The Rays strike first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Well, he did a really nice job of letting that ball travel. Wasn't too quick. He kept his shoulder square to home plate, which allows you to drive the ball to the opposite field with power. You see the power and the authority, and fortunately, he was lucky enough to keep it fair.
Digging in, Junior Caminero.
Nope. Ball.
0-1, no strikes. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. 0-1 down.
Low.
Part
Ball.
of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Strike two.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Inside, almost got him. Payoff pitch, and that's ball 4. Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that.
Ball.
Miss.
Outside.
Nice grab. The feed for 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. The Rays kick off the scoring with a solo bomb. It's now a 1-0 ball game. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Second inning set to go. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso.
Alonso.
Heck one.
Oh, 0-2 now. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Mesa gets under it. 1 down.
That is it. The right fielder, number 30, Leody Taveras.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
0-1. And he lays down a bunt. And that's a bunt single that was placed perfectly.
That is it.
He was racing down the line and probably didn't assume he was going to be safe until his foot hit the bag and looked up for the umpire. Nice bunt and great hustle to get himself a knock.
One down. Here's Tyler O'Neill.
Hook.
The 0-1. Ripped to third and caught.
They couldn't have asked for a better
Ya picaron adelante.
play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
Mayo.
Quick move to first, and he's back safely. There goes the runner. Pitch is high. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets into scoring position.
Man on second, 2 down. Runner on the go again. Throw bounces in, and he's safe. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away.
I think he surprised everyone in the ballpark, and especially the pitcher. Wasn't a great lead there, but when he took off, I think he caught him off guard. Nice job to get to third.
That one is upstairs.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Now we're in for a strike, 2-2. 2 outs and a runner at third. Here at the top of the second. Got him swinging. That ends the frame. So 1 hit is all they get. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Rays 1 and the Orioles nothing. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Rays, Cedric Mullins.
Cedric Mullins.
Yeehaw!
I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Barely a hair out of his zone, but it was a ball. Still 2 challenges left for them.
Could get ugly.
Next offering is fouled back. And it's even up. That's inside.
Ball.
That one misses.
Ball 4. Take
so
your base.
Off walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Quick toss to first. Mullins back in on a dive. A little out front there as he swings through it. And that misses.
Missed. That's a ball.
And that is ball 1. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, he had that base stolen as soon as he broke for second. Such a huge lead. The pitcher's got to find a way to help out his catcher, especially if he doesn't have a great throwing arm. Step off the rubber, shrink that lead, somehow create a little bit more time where maybe you can prevent that stolen base.
Man at second. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Man, that slider bearing in on your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter. It just can eat you up, saw you off. Tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
Now here is Victor Mesa Jr.
Ball. That's down.
The 1-0.
Ball outside.
Our plate umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Boo, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up prior to each pitch.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. On the ground. And there's 2 away.
Batting in, the second baseman, Richie Palafy.
Check
That's
swing.
low. That's
He
a
held
ball.
up. Ball 1. Hit hard but foul off to the left.
Nope. Ball.
Runner at second, 2 down. The Rays leading on the solo homer.
That's a ball low.
In the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. The 3-1. Here's a chopper to short. On to first, and that ends the inning. The Rays strand just the 1, but they lead it 1-0. On to the 3rd inning. Here's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday.
Holliday.
That's in there. 0-1.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
And now the 0-1.
Ball inside. Here.
Swings and misses. And that's 4 strikeouts.
The catcher, Carlos.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Here, what?
The 0-1. That clips a corner. In the dirt, and a count 1-2. Got him swinging for the K. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Number 2, shortstop.
So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Gunnar Henderson will hit next. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
That's in.
Challenge
Ball.
from behind the dish here. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. Still 1 challenge left for them. Two down, nobody on.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Fouled off left side. Swing and a miss. And the count is even 2-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the 3rd. It's the Rays 1 and the Orioles nothing. As we go to the last of the third, and stepping in for the Rays, Taylor Walls.
Hee-haw!
That one ripped, but foul.
Really good
ball.
take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul.
Here's a 1-2.
Ball. That's outside.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Outside
That's a ball.
with a breaking ball. High fly ball down the left field line. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Yandy Diaz.
Hee-haw!
Strike 2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
That one at
No, that's
95 missed up top, and it's 2-2. Fights it off. You'll see another. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Nice, doubled up with the slider for that punch out. The one before just caught the zone, so as a hitter, you have to protect right there. Great pitch to just expand a little bit more. He got that chase he was looking for. That right there is good pitching.
Aranda in
Ball.
the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Next pitch in for a strike, and 1-1. That one lifted to left, and that'll do it. So they go quietly there. 3 innings complete. It's the Rays 1 and the Orioles nothing. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. New inning getting started. Now the number 2 hitter, Colton Cowser. Check swing went around. Strike 1.
You know, these Orioles, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play. I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Ball.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Up next for the Orioles, the designated hitter.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Line drive, base hit. Mullins whips it back in, and it's now 1st and 2nd to start the inning.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Here's Pete Alonso.
That's a ball.
The 1-0. And another ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Late on that fastball.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle,
high.
You're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Tap foul at the plate. Here comes a 3-2. And that'll load
Take
the
your base, ball
bases.
4.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
Just missed.
Ball.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs one hitter at a time.
One now. Just missed.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
In danger of walking into tying run. And fouled off. All loaded up, top half of inning number 4.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball back. All you're looking for on offense is a simple ground ball, and you got a tie ball game. Not sure what he was thinking up there. Strikeout looking is the last thing you want to see. Now you got to hope the next guy can pick you up and come through with a big 2-out hit.
All loaded up. Tyler O'Neill, the next to hit for the Orioles. Golden opportunity right here. This one's blistered. No doubt about it. Out of here. Grand slam. So he goes yard to left. And the Orioles jump out in front. It's 4-1.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. One big swing, and that turns the tables on this one. And when you come to the plate with the bases loaded and you've got some pop, you know it's hard not to think about the chance to hit a grand slam. And that can be a trap sometimes, but not right here. He sees the opportunity, put a great swing on it, and now they're working with the lead.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Well, it's easy to be satisfied and get a little distracted after a grand slam, but there's still a lot of work in this inning to do, and you can really deliver a knockout blow.
The 1-0. Tampa Bay's bullpen with some action. Tyler Wells warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Roycroft also getting ready.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Strike two. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And he saw 8 pitches before earning the walk. Really professional AB.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
So man aboard, Jackson Holliday, the next to hit for the Orioles. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Check swing and he went. It's 0-1. Hit on the ground, might be 2. The throw to second, and it's a double play in the inning. Big damage for Baltimore on this grand slam. It's now a 4-1 ball game. Bottom 4 as the Rays come up to hit. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
That catches the zone for a strike. 0-1.
Well, these Rays doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
That one drilled left field, and that's going to bang against the wall. Throw sails over his head at first.
Up next for the Rays, the catcher, number 34, Leah Hicks.
And that one almost got him. The 1-0. That one fouled off.
Another thing I love is how they've allowed the game to come to them. They're not forcing the issue when they're on offense. And when you force and get anxious, it starts being a lot more likely that you'll let those pitchers off the hook.
Goes down looking.
Up next for the Rays, the center fielder, Cedric.
1 out man at first. And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Ball 1
No,
there.
that's out.
No, he's
Ball,
really
that's
working
down.
him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And another ball. Man at first, 1 away. Right through there for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs 1 more out.
And a swing and a miss there.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it, it's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Foul ball.
Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Here's the 0-2. Way inside. The 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. One left for Tampa, and this is still a 4-1 ball game.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back,
Rays,
and there's a new
number
arm on the mound to
68,
start the fifth. Tyler Wells.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Leading off, Carlos
for the Orioles,
Narvaez.
the catcher,
His
Carlos
first at bat was a strikeout.
Narvaez.
You know, these Orioles really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Swing and a miss. And the count's even at 2.
Fooled on that pitch, got a little anxious, and now in a 2-strike count, he's going to have to widen out his stance, choke up on the bat, and really make sure
That's a ball.
He has pitch recognition before pulling the trigger.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Three and 2. Payoff pitch.
That's
that
ball
one
4.
misses.
Runner, take your base.
So a leadoff walk.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
This one in the air, right field. Brings it in.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive
The
it.
center fielder, Colton Cowser.
One out man at first. And here is Colton Cowser. 1 for 2.
Ya picaron adelante.
Hey! That's a ball.
Wells, in his 5th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, a cutter, and he occasionally uses a curve. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Oh, he
That
doesn't
missed.
get
That's
the
a
call.
ball.
Ball 1. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. They'll keep their remaining challenge. The 0-1. And that one fouled off. Narvaez, the runner at first with 2 gone. And it stays fair. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
The Orioles, the first baseman, number 25.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Big at bat now as the polar bear Pete Alonso steps in. Knee high, that's in for a strike. Two on, two outs. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
And a foul ball. That's too low.
No, that missed.
Ball three. Leody Taveras. Next to bat for Baltimore. And a payoff pitch. Stays alive. Three-two. And they're all loaded
That's high,
up.
ball four.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
Number 30, Leody Taveras.
And that one
No,
is
that's
downstairs.
low. Ball.
And that's ball one.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
The 1-0. Oh, great stop. Goes to second with it, and very nicely done for the out. So they load the bases, but leave them stranded. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's the Orioles 4, the Rays 1. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB. Back now in Tampa Bay, and stepping in for the Rays, Victor Mesa Jr.
Mesa Jr.
Sliced hard but foul.
Well, these Rays just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes
Strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Close.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Ball one. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone, so they've still got both their challenges. The Orioles leading by 3, last half of inning number 5.
That's a ball.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Here's a 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Popped up. Takes it in for the out.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
2 down, bases empty. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Taylor Walls. Struck out swinging his first time.
Outside. That's a ball.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Swings through that one out in front that time. And that's
That
down
missed.
and
That's
away.
a ball.
Yandy Diaz up next for the Rays. Two down, nobody on. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Cowser on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 3 up, 3 down that time. 5 innings complete. It's the Orioles 4, the Rays 1. Back at the ballpark, let's take a look at some of the moments that stand out to us.
Now pitching for
Pitching
the Rays,
change here, Chris
number
Roycroft.
56.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Leading off the ball.
And next for the Orioles, Tyler O'Neill. His 4th inning grand slam looms large in this ball game, partner.
I'll say that was a special moment. Bases loaded. Everyone in the stadium anticipating something big. Would it happen or not? And I tell you what, that grand slam for any major leaguer, that's something to remember.
Up the middle, Palacios whips it to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Really nice job to get
Up
your
next for the
first out of the ball
Orioles,
game.
The third baseman, number 16, Kobe Mayo.
Right
Yeehaw!
down to shoot. Strike 1. Activity in the bullpen. Cam Boozer, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Grove getting loose as well. Here's 0-1. And there's the strike.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Got him. 2 away.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
2 outs, base is empty. Jackson Holiday, the next to hit.
Oh, yeah.
On the ground to the left.
That's foul.
And foul ball. Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 down, nobody on. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Up next for the Orioles, the catcher, Carlos Narvaez.
Runner on the go. Strike in there. Safe at second, and that was not close. Pickoff throw, and he dives back in safely. Runner at second, 2 down, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
Ball high.
That one
Ball.
close, ruled a ball. Ball 2. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Holiday on at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. One hit, one left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the sixth. It's the Orioles 4, the Rays 1.
Now pitching for the
Back
Orioles.
now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Number 26.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Leading off
Yandy
for the
Diaz
Rays,
now.
the designated hitter, Yandy Diaz.
And a big swing and a miss.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Ball.
Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Rico Garcia getting ready to go. Kittredge getting cranked up as well. That one fouled hard the other way. This one in the air right field. That was foul, and he'll see another. The 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Now one away.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Ball.
The Rays trailing by 3 here in the bottom of the sixth. And there's a foul ball.
Ball.
Ripped on a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
Junior Caminero next to hit for the Rays.
A walk, and he's also singled.
That's a ball down.
Runner at second here, one gone.
Ball,
Count
that's
to a
it.
guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
Good hitters count the 2-0. Swing and a foul straight back. Man at second. This to center field. Base hit.
I mean, that's one of those where you're expecting a guy from second to score.
Ball.
First and third, one down. That one is absolutely belted. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. In to score from third. And they cut the lead to 2. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds at third.
Those plays are challenging for outfielders because of the chase to the ball. You know you have to do everything perfect just to track it down. Sometimes even that's not enough to make the catch.
So two in scoring position with one out. Cedric Mullins digs in now. He's 0 for 1. Close one. Doesn't
Ball.
get the call. And that is ball 1. Two on, 1 out. In the air to left center. Cowser turns to the right on the move. He's got it. Runner tags from third. To the plate.
He's in there. He's safe.
It's 4-3.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me, and I don't know if I ever missed a cutoff man again.
Now pitching for
So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Josh Walker.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Up next for the Rays, the left fielder, Chandler Simpson.
And that one fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. That one finds the zone. 0-2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to.
That's
as
the
far
ball.
as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. They limit the damage here. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Orioles 4 and the Rays 3.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back.
Rays,
We're in the 7th.
number
We have a new pitcher on the
62,
mound. Cam Boozer.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Well, 1-run game, and the batter will be the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
0 for 3 in this one.
Two count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
2-0. Ripped to right, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then your guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
Step off throw to first.
No.
And he dives
Hey.
back in safely.
Nope. Ball.
The lefty, the 1-0. And another
Ball.
ball. Henderson on at first, nobody out. Next offering is fouled back. Here's a 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Up next for the Orioles, the designated hitter, Dylan
Next is the designated hitter, Dylan Beavers. In the dirt, the throw into second, tag, safe
He
at
beat it up.
second. And good hustle to move up. That's a wild pitch.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
Man at second. That's
Ball.
a little bit low.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Runner takes off. That's it for a strike. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base. Strike two. Beavers wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. They'll keep their remaining challenge. The 3-1. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners if they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Fights it off. You'll see another. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Up next for the Orioles, the first baseman, number 25, Pete Alonso.
Just
Ball.
missed. Right through there for a strike. Runners at the corners, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swung on, belted. Way back there. Gone. A 3-run homer, and they add to the lead. It's 7-3.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Well, he did a really nice job of letting that ball travel. Wasn't too quick. He kept his shoulders square to home plate, which allows you to drive the ball to the opposite field with power. We see the power and the authority, and fortunately, he was lucky enough to keep it fair.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Cam Boozer departs. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
And the Rays, they go to the bullpen.
67,
Casey Legumina.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
One down. Leody Taveras getting ready to hit. Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And he went around, according to Clyde Washington.
Ball. Outside. Ball.
That one ripped right center field. Way back there. See you later. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add to their lead. It's 8-3.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Back back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Now the 0-1.
No, that's down. Ball. Ball, that's high.
Just
No, that missed. That's a ball.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Payoff pitch. Draws the walk
Take
there.
your base. Ball 4.
Up next for the Orioles, the third baseman, number 16, Kobe.
Man at first. Now the third baseman, Kobe Mayo.
A walk and a pair of strikeouts.
Ball.
Close,
That's the
but
ball.
called a ball. Ball 2. And that one did find the strike zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Now a quick throw to first. And he's back in easily.
Throw. That's a ball.
That one
Ball.
misses. That's 5 straight. Back-to-back
That's
walks.
ball 4. Take
Second
your base.
walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Casey Legumina gives way, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
A little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
No, that's out.
Next pitch
No,
misses
that's it.
inside, and it's 2-0.
Got to be down in the zone with that two-seamer if you're gonna be effective with it.
Ya picaron adelante.
That
Ball,
one
that's
misses,
up.
and it's 3-0. Still only 1 out here in the inning. That one's in there, and now 3-1. Slider clips the corner.
Wow, just a beautiful back row slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond.
Ball
Just a
4.
tough
Runner,
pitch to
take your
hit,
base.
and not an easy one to throw either.
And that'll load the bases. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Carlos Narvaez, the next to hit for the Orioles. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Two on, 2 outs. This one in the air, center field. Mullins under it. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 8-3. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Bottom of the 7th, and stepping in for the Rays, Victor Mesa Jr.
Victor Mesa Jr.
Hut!
Yo, 1. And a foul ball. Good job to fight that one off. And the 0-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Gets him. 1 away on a drop, 3rd strike.
Kind of muffed that strikeout pitch right there. I'm not sure if he got crossed up or tied up, but either way, good composure to recover and finish the out at first. That's a play you could easily panicked on and throw into right field.
That's a ball.
The Orioles leading by 5 here at the bottom of the 7th.
Heck one.
On the ground right side. Alonso takes it to the bag. He's out.
The batter number 6. Shortstop Taylor.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Josh Walker out of the game, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for Baltimore.
New pitcher on now,
Number
Cam
73,
Sanders.
Cam
He's into the game with the bases
Sanders.
empty. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Taylor Walls. Foul ball there.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
That's a strike across the top of the zone. Swing and a high fly ball left field. That is the inning. Nothing doing for Tampa. Can't chip away at an 8-3 deficit. Back here in Tampa Bay, here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Gunnar Henderson. And that one
That's
just
in. Ball.
misses. A ball and no strikes. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. No challenges left for them now. And the 1-0. Bounced up the middle. Palacios. Not in
No,
time.
he beat it. He
Great
beat it.
effort, but it's an infield hit.
It's good hustle. And when you're talking about an emerging leader on a team, those are the things that are going to be necessary for him to do to set that example, you know, game in, game out.
First
Nope,
pitch
ball.
just misses.
Heck!
Grove goes 6 feet 3 inches, 200 pounds, and he was a second-round pick back in 2018. Henderson gets his lead at first with nobody out. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea.
Oh, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him up. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's when he definitely should have laid off.
No, he beat it. He beat
Checks
it.
over to first. Back safely. Beavers
Ball.
has to step out of the way for ball one. The 1-0. Runner on the goal. Pitching for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
Ball.
Late with the swing there. One out, the runner at second, and we're in the top of the 8th. Got him swinging.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Alonso.
In the dirt, blocked. Man on second, 2 down. In the dirt, runner stays where he is, but the count moves to 2-0. That one ripped, but foul. Man at second. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Carrying well. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Orioles 8 and the Rays 3. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the DH, Yandy Diaz.
Diaz.
No,
Action
ball.
in the pen down there. Number 76 up and loosening in the pen. Kittredge warming up as well. The 1-0. just
Nope,
missed.
that's low. That's a ball.
And there's the automatic.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
3-1 is on the way. This to third, Mayo. The throw to first. Leadoff man is out here in the eighth.
For the Rays, the first baseman, number 8, Jonathan Aranda.
Yeah!
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Inside, almost got him.
Ball!
He really
Ball.
committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Payoff pitch.
Up next for the Rays, the third baseman, number
2 down,
13,
base is empty.
Junior.
And stepping in for the Rays, Junior Caminero. Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is that. It's the Orioles 8 and the Rays 3.
Now pitching for
Now
the
a new
Rays,
pitcher for the Rays,
number
Kevin
49.
Kelly.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would
Leading
for
off
one
for
in a
the
close
Orioles,
game.
The right fielder, Leody Taveras.
One!
To third, Caminero. Fires over to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
Up next for the Orioles, the left fielder, number 9, Tyler O'Neill.
A little bit low.
Down, ball.
1. And another
That's a ball.
That one fouled hard the other way. The 2-1. Tap foul at the plate. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's the 2-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. So next to hit for Baltimore, Kobe Mayo.
Kobe Mayo.
Yeehaw!
Ripped, but it curls foul. Two down, nobody on. That one
Ball.
almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Ball.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Swing and a ground ball.
Ball.
And that's just foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. Next offering
Ball.
misses, and the count is filled up. Sets him down on strikes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles, but they lead at 8-3.
Now pitching for the
Back
Orioles.
now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Number 76.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Liga. Hit.
Ball. That's up.
Close,
Nope.
but call the ball. Ball 2. And on further review, it was a strike. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Hard ground ball, base knock. And a good start to the inning.
Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
In the air to left center. O'Neill has a beat on it, and there's 1 down.
Up next for the Rays, the left fielder, Chandler.
1 out, man at first. Here's the left fielder, Chandler Simpson. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts.
It's tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
Comes up empty.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Hicks stands at first with 1 out. There's a line drive to left field. And he makes the catch.
Up next for the Rays, the right fielder, Victor Mesa Jr.
That
That's
misses
the ball.
zone. Ball 1. The Orioles leading by 5 here in the last half of inning number 9. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Relay throw home. The tag's there, and that's the ball game.
Well, exciting finish, but also a questionable decision to send the runner. That run isn't a decider, tying the game or putting your team ahead. So scratching my head a little bit as to why they sent him. But ultimately a great play, and this is what you come to the ballpark for each and every game.
8-3 the final in this one as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.